What's up, guys? Coming to you live from the new car. Not new, it's a 2011. I'll get into that in a little bit. The biggest thing I want to talk about is I decided to change the name of the channel. I'm still going to be doing the Scam and Score series of videos. I think that's a good format for just, you know, casual videos, and something I can put out easily and regular. But I wanted something that reflects a little bit more what I'm about personally, and and where I want to take the channel. So as of uploading this video, the name of the channel will be True to Form Outdoors. The story behind that is True to Form is actually the name of a business I tried to start when I was about 19 years old, and it didn't really go anywhere because I was 19 and highly distracted and didn't really have much motivation. But it's something that always stuck with me. It was my plan for it was to be a concierge business, and you know, I thought I'd you know, just help people out, basically just a helper on call, you know. But you know, upstate New York isn't really quite busy enough for that sort of thing. But you know, it was just, you know, something I went through, and never, you know, I did a couple little jobs, but never really became a real thing. I'll show you one of my old business cards from that back in the day. But True to Form Outdoors, I'm excited to, you know, to bring you guys more stuff. I'm excited to make more different types of videos. I'm gonna get you guys out in the woods, camping with me, hunting with me, fishing with me, just all sorts of outdoor adventures. And you know, I'll still be doing Scam and Score videos. I'll still, you know, there's gonna be all sorts of stuff coming up. So new car, it's a 2011 Lexus ES350. It's got 126,000 miles on it, which, if you know anything about these cars, is just scratching the surface. It drives like a new car. I couldn't believe just how tight and smooth the engine feels. This thing is like floating on a cloud. In my very first video, I talked about the auto industry and about how even though I had a efficient and reliable car in my 2020 RAV4, you know, it was just kind of overloaded with tech, and you know, just the general build quality was not what I really wanted. Not to mention, it was just kind of an in-between car. You know, it suited all of my needs. It didn't do any one thing particularly well. It wasn't great off-road. It didn't have tons of space, and it certainly was not a luxury vehicle. So I was able to sell that. I got enough money where, you know, I bought this for $10,000, which is a very fair price for something like this. If I take care of it, I hope to have this car into my 60s. You know, this you know, it's not nearly a classic car yet, but if I take care of it and you know, and I'm good, it'll be worth something down the road. So that's something that I think is kind of cool. So this is going to be my daily driver, family car. I try not, you know, I'm going to try not to drive it every single day if possible. I want to try and, you know, not be in it constantly. I want to keep this thing nice. I don't want it getting banged or scratched up. You know, I'm not worried about accumulating miles on it, but I'm not gonna, you know, recklessly, you know, just drive everywhere with it. So I actually plan on getting another vehicle, which would be some sort of truck or SUV. or possibly even a station wagon. I've been playing with the idea of getting a Volvo all-wheel drive station wagon, an XC70, from about the same era as this, and building it out. You can, with just a little bit of work, you can have a very capable, I don't want to say off-road vehicle, but I'll be able to drive over fields and on some of the milder trails up in the mountains. So that'll serve my camping, hunting, fishing needs. There'll be more space. I can throw my dog back there. I can take that on camping trips, and also I can use it for work. I can throw my gear in it, and I think that could work. They're very reliable cars. They can be a little bit pricey to fix, but if you're not making a $600 or $700 auto payment every month, you can afford it. So that's my plan car wise. Next exciting bit of information is I'm considering starting a window cleaning business, going into business for myself. And I have a lot of experience in the window cleaning business. I worked for one of the bigger companies around here for about a year and a half. I ran a crew for them. I operated a lift, got really good at all of that, and I'm gonna look into it. It's not a sure thing yet. Still got to check on insurance prices. Maybe take on a partner. Hopefully find someone to invest a couple bucks into it. Someone that has faith in me, whether it's family or friends or whoever, and then get insurance. That's gonna be a biggie, and then hit the ground running. So that's the next thing I'm gonna be working on. So just an update. I figured I'd let you guys know. But more Scam and Score videos coming soon. This car is amazing. It's not perfect. The seats, the perforations they have, the leather's cracking a little bit. Not a big deal. Maybe down the road I'll find one of these things that got into an accident at a junkyard or something, and then just buy new seats for it, or new old seats for it. But everything works. It looks great. This car rides like a dream. I really couldn't be happier with it. So I'll see you guys next video. Thank you.